sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on last season's national champions, the Florida Gators. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Return starts from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found a lane, so this drive's going to start with decent field position. So the Gators offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk, and that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
It's an important first down on that running play. The back's got it again. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
He's got a receiver wide open here. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Florida, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So Alabama's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Makes the catch. It's Gilliam. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Great catch over the middle. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know if as a play caller you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the grab. It's Barfield. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Ball handed to the running back. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. Back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And the receivers got it. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone. Alabama now operating in the red zone. On first and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Now it's second down here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And this pass is caught. Touchdown. Tie. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. They're going to run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but so early in this game, never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Handoff on a single back formation. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To throw, it's Morris. Makes a quick catch. He's got room to run. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback fighting this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Quick throw, testing the middle. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Out of the gun now on third down. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44. Alabama getting set with a first and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Zero running stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Sets the formation. It's third down. They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. In the clear at the 25. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big game that time. That's great execution. Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's a big sack by this defense here on 1st down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a 1st and goal situation.
After the big loss on 1st down, it's 2nd and goal backed up. Looking to throw here. Bringing pressure. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Crimson Tide.
Well, that's his 2nd touchdown catch already in just the 1st half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
Here comes the point after attempt. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. The Gators offense retakes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Looking downfield. It's Morris. Short throw complete to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it with room to run. The senior with excellent work after the catch.
Oh, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Brought down quickly at the 14, but the offense is in the red zone. The Gators pick up enough to get a 1st down there. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, Gators. Great connection there for 6 points. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. It'll be Smoger right at the line for no gain. Important 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Nice grab. It's Gilliam. It's a nice gain. Will move the football up to the 27. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
They'll try the ground game here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
What a job at the line of scrimmage by this defense. Looked like a no-brainer. Second short, easy first down. No. Denied. Stop. Bring up third down.
To keeper trying to get to the marker.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this first down here on third down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line. He was able to find just enough space to pick up the first down in a new set of downs.
They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. And boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. And one final play before the end of the quarter. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looks left and finds his target there. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense. Well, early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of 1. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. So as we begin the second quarter, the first play will be a field goal try. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. He got it. The field goal's good. And they've reclaimed the lead with that. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Tackle made after a solid game to spot the ball at the 34. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Ball handed off. As the first down is still going. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And here's the handoff. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. It's Morris. Short connection to the tight end here. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Like the defense has to pay attention to it. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
They stop at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. And the Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Let's it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, what a grab! That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Barfield. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Tackle made after a big gain. Will be 1st and goal at the 7.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
Looking to pass this time. Blitz and a quick sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Barfield. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. So we'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. No surprise there, Cook. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring touchdown in their last possession. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Takes the handoff again. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground here. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. And there's the handoff. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to throw. It's Morris. The pocket breaking down. Finds an open target on the left side. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. We got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Crosses the 35. Finding some room at the 25. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. They'll tackle him right at the 31. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Wide open downfield. Muscles past the defender. Breaks clear over the right side. Hill may chase him down. Touchdown. Bama. Too much speed for the defense.
If you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. The Gators offense retakes the field. They want to cut into this lead before halftime. They have to work quickly now. Back to pass. It's Morris. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Catch made on the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw it. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. At the 30 now. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Play action here on first down. Catch made by the tight end. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Near the sticks, it's Kinnaman. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? And the quarterback dropping back. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, tied.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The Florida offense retakes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Looking for a deep completion. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, one thing we know for sure, this quarterback has a ton of confidence. Already he's thrown 2 picks. That is tight coverage right here. He still puts it up in the air. Now, this one works out for him, but they haven't throughout this game.
He's looking deep again. Downfield shot, balls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Oh, he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. The field goal is good. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
The Gators will kick this away to start the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They're fortunate to have the lead at the break with those pass protection problems. Let's see if they can clean that up here in the third quarter. Misses the receiver, incomplete. Second down after that previous play. And the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Catch made in space. Look out. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. And the Gators are in the red zone. To throw, it's Morris. He's got it, looking for the end zone. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They're going to run it. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? Already 11 guys coming together. They stood firm.
They trap him and sack him back at the 10. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. The player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout while they check him out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
The receiver grabs it. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. 2nd down after that completion. Grab down the middle. It's Gilliam. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. He'll do a throw for the 1st down. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, I got to tip my cap to this quarterback. I know he's putting up some yards today, and let's face it, they've got the lead, but he has faced some pressure. That's the 4th time that they've been able to get after him and bring him down, so it's feast or famine one way or another.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. He pulls in the catch. He has 1st down yardage at the 46. The Gators come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really,
he's in the clear at the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Florida. The coach deciding to go for 2 here to cut the margin to 3 points. Back to throw. It's Morris. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turner looking to make a play here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. First down and more. He's still running. Here he goes. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. First down here for this offense.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
And they hit him in the backfield. It's a loss on this play. The defense just tired of seeing that running back get loose for big gains. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
You better be careful with your backup quarterback. You got to protect him better. They've already lost the starting quarterback. They cannot afford another injury.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Punt over the middle. It's Barfield. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Punt team making their way on the field. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. The Gators offense retakes the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the same runner's got it again. They stop him right at the 24.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
The Gators with first and 10 here. Dropping back. It's Morris. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense getting set. It's second down. And he drops back in the gun. Caught by the receiver. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Touchdown, Gators. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
DT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Gives it to the back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. With the catch, it's Barfield. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. It's going to bring up fourth down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Florida offense retakes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And they try the little, but stuck for no gain. quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Back to throw. It's Morris. The ball is caught. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Stop the ball to 44. A fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. And he's looking to throw. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but then make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score on the first down. And the Gators looking to cash in the red zone. Working clock with the ground game. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. So the offense flexing their curve and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Alabama, 45.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? The sure hands. It's Killian. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
First down. We're going to throw the football. The ball is caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looks like a player was down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Gets rid of it on the move. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Brought down with the completion, moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. He's going to hand this off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big gain like this on 1st down.
Offense in a great position here at 2nd and 1. It's desperation time for this defense to somehow make a play. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this 4th quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the clock. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring it down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Pulls it in. It's moving. They make the tackle, but that first down should secure their spot in the national championship game. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah.
The semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Florida Gators, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Street. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Morris. First play taken, a deep shot. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Chris, I love this call here by the offensive coordinator. Big playoff game, you take a shot downfield. Now, they didn't hit it, but I love the aggressive approach here early by this OC.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. From the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
The Bulldogs will line up to kick it away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. Fielded at the 25. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Hand it off. That one moves the ball across the 40. Second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Morris. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
It can be hard sometimes in a pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. The wide receiver coming in motion now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down.
What an impressive job here by this quarterback to work through his progressions, had the time to be able to read the defense properly. properly, and then eventually finds the underneath route for a first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Swarmed to the pass rush. The sack.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the ball rolls dead.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Well, hand off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. How aggressive is this play call? Backed up here on third down. Dropping back. You're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Jones. They'll get the first-down yards before they finally bring him down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it third and manageable? They'll run it from the gun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fence, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Trying to create here on the move. Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up fourth down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. He's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get it. But you've got time. Way too early in this game to go for it on 4th and a mile.
Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Gators, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Receiver in motion now. Quick throw. The catch is made. And he will be stuffed for
what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving...
And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. So off the play fake there, the big tight end gets open downfield.
Wow, love this call right here. Anytime you can run the football, eventually it opens up play action. Linebackers and safeties' eyes are in the backfield. They lose the tight end completely, and the quarterback throws that one on rhythm for a nice gain.
And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Tight end goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. QB to the tight end for a completion. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Touchdown, Dogs, as they fight back here in this playoff game. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Gators offense retakes the field. They punch it in their last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Gets the first and still running. Breaks into the clear. At the 10. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection action. The pitch and catch was solid, right down for a touchdown. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looks to the left, and it's complete.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
That's reeled in. It's Harper. Breaking free at midfield. And goes out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Well, first down, why not keep it on the ground? Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just...
It's intercepted, tried to fire it into a tight window. Not much room in that return, tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense. So here we go, first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Gonna run it, it's Lee. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Offense on the field is 4th down and 9. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Pitch made on the outright. Breaks the tackle. He's got room. They finally grab the senior, but not before he leads the defense on a chase.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little gritty, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points Now you got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
And you wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Back in motion now. To the air. It's Morris. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
4th down, look at the throw for it. The pass rush closing in. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. And the Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. They'll try a pass here. Grabbed by the receiver. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The Gators will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. The offense spends their final time out of the half here to talk strategy. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on this scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. They'll set up with a chip shot on the left hash mark. And it's good, right down the middle. That puts them back on top. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And the kickoff heads out of bounds. The offense will begin from the 40. One more play before they head to the locker room. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the 1st half. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The passing game effective in the 1st half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's going to take a shot down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
The Dogs bring their punt team onto the field, and he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. He'll hand it off. Powers through. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier. Absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Scanning the field. It's Morris. That ball snagged for a completion. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So the ball at midfield. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Good as he releases it. And the pass ball is incomplete.
But the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
No, kick it away here. This one will be fair caught. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Makes the ground with plenty of room to run. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And being able to have a balanced attack is so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it in the open. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. 1st down to the 44.
That's textbook execution by the receiver on the corner route for the 1st down. And a good find by the quarterback.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Looking to throw it again. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down after a short gain there. The completion makes it 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to scramble. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
And the Bulldogs are in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Avoiding the pressure, moving out to the right. Under pressure, just lets it go.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off, and is a huge play for this defense.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being...
He can go!
To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning.
Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Scanning the field. It's Morris. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple of choice words on the importance of ball security.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looking for his big tight end. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
Throws it to the right. What a catch! Losing the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Georgia. And that will give them the lead now.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. 17. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. First play of the drive now from the 25. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Pass not complete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get him behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Pressure is coming. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
To the air. It's Morris. The short completion of the tight end. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, sparked the ball to 44. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Yeah, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Heading left after the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. It's Georgia on top so far. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short in the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That's made on the left side. Touchdown, Gators. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
I think the quarterback does a great job of looking through all of his progressions. Nobody's there. He finds the back out of the backfield. Nobody picks him up. He's able to catch the ball and then find his way into the end zone.
And now the important PAT to make it a 3-point lead. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on? Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The shotgun handoff here. Breaking free at the 35. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain getting closer to midfield.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
On the move now. Oh, and they get him. The defense finally chasing him down for a sack.
It looked to me like the defense was surprised that the free safety was able to sneak up in there and come up with that nice sack.
The sack on first down. It's second down. Fires it to the wideout. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The Dogs pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking to throw again. Bringing pressure. He's hit as he throws it. Pump over the middle. It's Jones. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the fourth quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
It's first and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? just going to sneak it. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, I don't blame him to go with a quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But, hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Touchdown, Dogs. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
DT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Give it to the back again. He's found some room at the 45. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. Tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
The pocket breaking down. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, it's Morris. The quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that's another big sack for this defense. They've come up with so many sacks. It's a great way to get back into this football game. Now, give the quarterback credit. He's played tough through that so far, but one mistake could potentially be a game-changing play.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
Boy, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, first down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
Are in the red zone. Second down, we're going to throw it. Picked off, a crucial turnover.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
The Gators offense retakes the field. Hard-fought playoff game comes down to this. Can the offense find the end zone late here? Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And the Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Defense is coming after him. Receiver makes the grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? Good throw, catch made. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Looking to pass, it's Morris. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Looking to chuck it again. It's caught. A nice pitch and catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. Defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Throwing for his running back. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. This could be the game here. Looking for a late, deep throw. He's picked for a third time tonight. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Oh, it's not over yet, but this fourth down interception is going to cost them critical minutes here at the least here in the fourth quarter.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. The offense, they keep away and secure the victory. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They connect for 6.
What a huge score here by this offense late in the game. This touchdown makes it a two-possession game with under a minute to go.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Morris. Makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. It's incomplete. He was lucky to avoid a 4th interception in this game. Second down now. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Hit as he released it. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pit.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Running out of time in the pocket. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
What a play by this defense. High pressure situation. Game essentially on the line. These guys are trying to get back into it. Ball is thrown into the end zone. A good job of knocking it away. I think we can start to say that this one is just about over.